Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffle's back here with another video, and today we are going to talk about the top things you should prioritize in the game. We're going to go to the top 10 list of the things you should be prioritizing every single day. Um, I guess for starters, the biggest thing is we have to remember that energy is a finite resource, and surprisingly, there's a lot of things in this game that don't require energy. Energy costs money essentially, either time or money, and time is money. So it's even if you're free to play, well, especially if you're free to play, even if you're pay to win, um, or pay to play, this stuff is going to be really important. And you can see I'm down to 19 energy. I only have 700 crystals. It's actually a lot for me. Normally, I'm lower than this, but I didn't stream today. So I tried to save as many as I could for stream tomorrow. Um, but yeah, we're going to jump through all these things, all 10 of these, and a lot of these are going to be not even using energy and things that you can do that are going to help you progress in the game without having to use your precious energy. Obviously, not all of them, but most of them will be. So the number one thing I'm gonna try and put, I have these in kind of an order. I'm gonna try and at least say sort of what order I would put them in. But the number one thing that you have to make sure you do every single day is guild boss. So finding a guild that's suitable for you is going to be really important, and making sure that you're getting the rewards from guild boss every single day. Guild Boss is free. You get 2 entries a day. It doesn't take very long. It only takes like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes once you've got it on. Not even, probably 5 minutes once you've got your auto run set. But making sure you can do this every day and get these rewards is going to be really important. Whether you are on Nightmare 1 or you're doing Nightmare 4, uh, these rewards are some of the most rare resources in the game. And if you've never played a game like this before, this is like the one free way you can get some of these resources. I mean, being able to get these mythic extracts, they value these in the shop at 500 gems. If you've ever tried to farm them to 6-star promote your units, I've gone 100 runs in the promotion stages and not gotten a single drop. So these things are crazy valuable if you get them. These are not so much. You can do one run and you can get 8 of those pretty easily. You can see we have 6 of these now. I know some people that have like 20 of them because they've been buying them in the shops, but if you get those for free, that's great. You can get legendary summons. You can get legendary hero soul stones, which is the most rare resource in the game. Um, I don't think there even is anywhere else to get these other than here. So basically, they're used, if you didn't know, they're used for awakenings. You can get 5-star fodder. You can get skill ups for your legendary heroes. I mean, you can get gems, which is something else that's very rare in the game. More soul stones this time for epics. I mean, the resources in Clan Boss are absolutely insane. And this is definitely, if you only have time to play the game for 5 minutes in a day, this is the one thing you absolutely must do is get this done. Because this is the only way to get some of those resources, and it's absolutely free. It costs you absolutely zero energy as well. Um, so make sure you do that every day. Second up, um, I'm gonna say Tide. So Tide can be a little bit boring. It's the same thing every single day. It is getting a little bit hard now, and you won't be able to do this every day forever because there's only a finite amount of stages. But given where we are in the game, I don't think anybody's actually stuck yet. I might be wrong. I started 4 days late, or later than 4 days after launch, not 4 days late. You can see I'm 12 stages behind. Yeah, so it looks like people are still fine up to 105. You can feel that it's getting harder, even at where I am at 93. But you can see we're still almost double the suggested BP, so we're still not taking any damage and we're still clearing it fine. But this is very important also to do every single day. Reason being, if you take a look, these 3 stages here, 91, 92, 93 is what I got for doing it yesterday. Again, you get 3 entries, absolutely free. This costs you no energy whatsoever. We got 120 gems and 120 purple dust. and the talent points, which don't really give you much, other than help your tide runs. But those resources are super valuable. And then tomorrow we get even more. We're going to get 160 gems. We're going to get an epic soulstone, a legendary skill up, 40 purple dust, and 70 legendary dust. And this just continues. You get more soulstones. You get Volca legendary soulstones, which is crazy. Make sure you do this every single day while you can. There's a lot of resources in here, and it's absolutely free. 0 energy required. Very important. Make sure this is on your list. Alright, number 3. I know a lot of people probably don't have this number 3 on their list, but it's going to be Arena. The reason Arena is on my list, so high on my list, is because you get so few entries a day. You don't ever have to refresh it, but these only refresh, I believe, every 2 hours. Yeah. So you can see first one in 1 hour and 26 minutes. You get all 3 in 5 hours 26 minutes. So they restore every 2 hours, which means really you only get 12 entries a day, and that's if you don't miss any. So I try and always make sure I do them before bed. I try and make sure they aren't overflowed when I wake up. Making sure you do these entries is really important, and I'm going to show you why. So whether you win or lose, let's hit this guy. These fights are thankfully pretty quick, so it doesn't really matter. It would actually be handy if he beat me, so maybe I should have picked a harder team. But whether you win or lose, you get the exact same amount of points. It doesn't look like we're going to lose this one. But you get the exact same amount of points toward your arena shop. And that is really the reason why you're doing this. It's one of 2 reasons why you're doing this. I guess we could take a look at the arena offense really quick. Basically, I'm running Comet. He clears wave 1. Then Dolores buffs him for wave 2. He ults wave 2. And then Virna ults wave 3. And then hopefully by then we have a big enough lead that doesn't matter. We don't have any other characters in there. So we're going to win this one even before the next wave. So that's fine. We're not going to do another one. But whether you win or lose, you get the exact same amount of... you get the same reward. You just don't move up in rank. So even if you don't have time to do them, you can even just go in and exit. And you will get 3 of these arena coins every single time you do an entry. So if you know that you're gonna be over cap, like say you have 5 entries and you gotta go out and you're gonna be out for 10 hours. Or like you have to go to work or you have to go to sleep or something, your energy's full. You may as well lose all 5. It's gonna give you 15 of these and they're very valuable. Now, if you're close to being at a rank threshold, you aren't going to want to lose on purpose. You do want to try and get to Overlord. As far as I know, as of now, there's no cap on how many people can be in Overlord, so literally every single person can get there throughout the week. You want to try and get there, or at least to Plat 3, because the rewards are quite significant. You can see here the jump from Plat 2 to Plat 3. You are not only going up 100 gems, but you're getting 2 chests instead of 1. Same with Overlord. And then if you can get to Overlord, you do get these Ancient Summoning Crystals, which is very valuable. And you get even more Arena Coins. And we're going to go over really quick why that's important. But if you can get these 600 gems every week, that's your lifeline, that's your energy source. With energy being 60 gems a refresh, it's only 10 refreshes. But that means that for Plat 2 and below, you're only getting 5 refreshes a week. In terms of energy, which is crazy low. So you want to really push up as high as you can here. You want to make sure you don't lose any entries. But that's, in terms of winning, that's the only part that really matters, is make sure you get to a rank. Now that I'm here, nothing else matters. Whether I finish top 50 or I finish rank 2000, doesn't matter. As long as I'm in Overlord, I don't really care. So I could burn my energies or my entries now, and it's not going to matter. Also, if you want to know why I have a 3-man team in there, the reason is because I tend to get hit more often. And if you get hit more often, whether you win or lose, you also get arena coins. So I've kind of put like a little bit of a meme aspect into my defense just to try and convince more people to hit me and hopefully get a few more arena coins out of it. Because I don't care if I win or lose. It's just all about getting as many coins as possible. And the reason for that is because we jump over to this arena shop and there's lots to buy in here. So the arena shop is actually really good. We're going to talk about this energy pot in a later entry on this list, but you have to be able to buy your energy, you got to be able to buy your weekly summons, you want to be able to buy your XP bonus if you need it, your legendary dust, you want to be able to buy also your monthly skill up and your monthly legendary summon, and then if you have some left over, you also want to be able to buy your ancient summons. So all in all, there's a lot to buy in this shop. And you can see I haven't even bought the ancient summons. I've just been working on the legendary dust. So making sure you do your arena is going to be very, very, very important. All right, number 4 on our list. That was a long one, I feel like. Number 4 is going to be faction trials. And again, another free entry on our list. You get 3 entries for the basic trial every day, and you get 3 entries for your actual faction war entry every day. So you get 6 entries a day. Make sure you do them. Make sure you do the actual stage that you need the things for. If you need Insignia 3s, farm Insignia 3s. If you need Insignia 2s, farm Insignia 2. I know you can exchange them. You can see here you get 6 to 9, and then we get 2 to 5 here. It's not worth it. You shouldn't be. Don't just farm the higher stage and then exchange and then break them down to do the other ones. Farm the ones you need. It makes more sense. But yeah, make sure you do these. Reason being is, one, you want to try and push as far as you can because you can get these rewards at the bottom. But more importantly, doing those every single day means you're going to get more levels on your dragon here. And more levels on your dragon means more free stats. All these stats apply in all of your battles, and they will add up over time. So making sure you do it every single day is going to get your dragon higher and higher level. You're going to get more and more stats, and the content is going to get easier and easier. And again, it's just a free way of getting more stats. And then on top of that, the higher level you get, the more of these bonuses you can get. So you can increase your hero capacity, which is going to be very important over the long run. You can increase your gold. You can increase the drops that the dragon gives you as well. And there's some free gems and XP potions in here. All of this is really nice. Nice little bonus. Watcher of Realms, if you happen to be watching this video, I think it'd be really cool if you could name your dragon and change his color. I know it doesn't add any gameplay value, but I would love the idea of being able to name my dragon and like customize him a little bit. I think it'd be fun since he's always on our screen here. Anyway, that's a little off topic. Let's keep focused. Next up is tournaments and events. So the next thing I do, the 5th thing I do on the list, is going to be tournaments and events. I always check these every single day. You can see this one here, I ended up winning. So we got 10 fragments for Zolde, and we got 5 summons just from doing these. On top of that, you want to make sure you're collecting these rewards at the bottom. There's always going to be good rewards down here. We got some XP, we got some gems. This was during the fusion event. We get some diamonds, and we get some free fodder. Plus, we ended up happening to finish first, so we win some summons. Very important to check these events. This one, same stuff, but we got a mythic extract at the bottom, which is very valuable. We got some diamonds as well. If we win the event, we get more summons. In my case, this is the one dungeon I haven't finished 19 on yet, so I don't have the upgraded gear for stage 19. I do have it for GR1 and GR2, so I'm not really farming GR3. That being said, I do want to make sure I come in here and I do at least enough to grab these last 2 rewards and hopefully sneak some energy in there as well. But I'm not pushing this event to win. I'm just doing what I got to do to get all the free stuff. And use as little energy as possible to get all that free stuff, because I'm going to need to farm that dungeon eventually anyway. So just making sure you grab the free rewards when you can is just going to make your life a lot easier. And in the same, we're number 5, in the same thing, checking the calendar here, seeing if there's any events going on. Like we have this event coming on. You can't really do much about this, but you get some free stuff in here. We have the arena event going on, which we are almost done. We're gonna, because I've been doing my arena every day, we're gonna get a free skill up all out of this. We already got some fodder and some gems and some summons. And then we have the gear upgrade event, which I've already finished, and I already pre-regged for this event. So I've done my events for the day, but making sure you check this is number 5 on the list. Very important because there's a ton of free resources in there as well. A lot of them you do have to use energy to get, but in the end, it's stuff you're going to have to do anyway. You're going to be farming anyway, so you may as well get the free stuff. Alright, number 6 on the list is going to be your quests. So whether it be your storyline quest should be top priority. I'm obviously cleared mine, so it's not there anymore, but the Volca quests, you want to make sure you do as many of those as you can. Also, coming in here, making sure you do your daily summons every day. I am skipping the summon every day because it's only 10 stamina, and I'm saving for the weekend. But I do the rest of my dailies here. Also, make sure you finish your weeklies. We are closing in on the end of the week, but you can see this one's almost done. We're going to be summoning soon. We're going to get the sign-in bonus, and this will get done as well at some point. So we're going to make sure we get all our weeklies done, and of course our monthlies. Any of these things that you haven't done, make sure you do them, like participating in arena. You get 500 free arena coins. It's going to help you a lot. Plus summons and fodder and energy. All that stuff is super valuable. And then on top of that, guild quests as well. I make sure I check this every day and make sure that all these quests are done just to help out the guild and make sure that you do enough guild activity so you get the bonus as well, because there is a guild shop as well. Making sure you do all these quests is going to be number 6 on the list. And again, just free rewards for playing the game and doing things you would do anyway. So make sure you check them. Moving on, we have number 7. Number 7 is a bit of a stretch, I guess, for daily, but I do always keep an eye on my gold and my XP situation.
Even blood, I strike true.
So you can see we only have 100,000 XP, so I am a little bit low. I have a ton of fodder.
Even blood, I strike true.
And my gold situation's actually not too bad at 1.4 million. There are a few XP buffs available in the game right now, and there is a gold buff available. You can see I'm currently on an XP buff. This XP buff I got from Void Rift. If you do the Void Rift, there is a 3-day XP buff in there on normal. I don't know if you're going to get that every week, or if that was just I got lucky. I'm not really sure. But there was one in there. Also, you can get one from your arena shop. And there's another one in the Awakening shop. This one is definitely not free to play. You need to sell a epic. And you could do one of these, or 2 of these for every epic you exchange, which I don't necessarily recommend unless you have a lot of extra ones, or if you have A5 epics, but there is one here if you need it. Don't farm the XP dungeon unless you have that XP boost up. You can see that the one we have, we still have almost 2 days left on it, so it's going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it, but I am going to need to farm some before the week is over, because if we get a level up event, and you can see all the fodder I have, I need to be able to have the XP when I get to the point where my inventory is full, because I'm going to need to level some of that stuff. So checking that, and then obviously checking the gold situation as well. Where's the gold one? I always forget. Oh, here. So in the guild shop, what I do with my guild points every week is the only 2 things I buy the summons, and once a week I buy the gold buff. I try and buy the gold buff when I know I'm going to be doing more farming than any other day. So whether it be the day I have the most gems or the most energy, or if I know, like, say there's a GR2 event and I'm going to be really hitting GR2 hard, or if there's an artifact raid event and I'm really going to be hitting that hard, I'll try and pop the gold buff and just try and double up on the gold I receive. Because currently in this economy, gold is a massive shortage, and this is probably the top way that you can get more of it. Because spending your resources on this gold is a total waste. Don't do that. Buy the gold buff and actually farm. You will make more, I promise. Alright, next up, we are already on number 8. So number 8, we're going to come over here, and this is a brand new feature out of the game if you didn't know this already. click on the friend icon over here, and at the bottom left, you can see daily points, quick claim, and gift. We're gonna hit that, and you can says you can receive up to 40 points per day, or do it with 40 things a day. It'll give you 200 friendship points. With those friendship points, 150 will get you 30 energy. So by doing this every single day, all you gotta do is single click one button. Doing that every day is gonna give you basically 30 energy every single day, and I guess some days you'll get 60 energy. So definitely worth just another way to get a little more energy, to do at least one more run, 1.5 more runs a day. Every little bit adds up. Also, you're helping your guildmates or your people on your friendship list, so also nice to be able to do it to help them as well. Number 9 on the list is going to be our shop refreshes. So every single day you get a finite amount of free shop refreshes, and you want to do those. They are free, and you can get good stuff in here. You can see in this normal black market, I buy the fodder every single rotation. It's not much in the way of gold, but it means that I can take my 3 stars that I summon and I can change them back in for gems, because I have so many 1 and 2 star fodder that it's actually cheaper for me to buy these out of the shop and sell the 3 stars. And then also, obviously, you can get summons, you can get mythic elixirs. There's a bunch of stuff you can get in here. You can get discounted energy as well. Mainly keeping your eye out for the discounted energy, where you can get it for less than 60 gems, is really, really valuable. So make sure you do these shop refreshes every single day. Don't do gem refreshes. It's not worth it. It's going to cost you more in gems than you're going to get value out of it. But do the free ones. Even the gold ones that cost gold. You can see I don't have any that cost gold here, and because I've already done them. So make sure you do that every single day. Also very valuable, and even if you don't do the gold ones, it's then free, and you might get some really good stuff in the shop. And then finally, the number 10 thing on our list is going to be the Void Rift. If you have already completed it, then obviously you won't be able to do it that day. But make sure you do this, because the rewards are really, really good. Even just for completion, you get a bunch of stuff here. It's really nice. When you come to the drops, you get a bunch of stuff as well. If you didn't see, I already posted a video on my full Void Rift normal clear. It was a lot easier than expected. As long as you're level 45, you can come in here and do it. But you can get a lot of good stuff. You can get some artifact drops. I actually ended up getting one of the artifacts, the mythic artifacts I really needed out of my run from here, which was great. You do have to be able to do hard in order to get an actual mythic drop, but at least on normal, you can get the meteorites, and maybe you'll summon one. Also, I think we got 150 gems. We got 650,000 gold, and I think we got 2 summons. I don't really remember what my drops were. If you want to check, you can watch that video. But make sure you do this every week, or if you want to do like 1 boss a day, you can do that as well. And then then make sure you do it every single day. So those are going to be the 10 things in the game that aren't necessarily all free, but for the most part are free for you to do, and they're going to help make your experience in the game much easier, and you're going to have a much smaller problem with resources if you manage to do those 10 things every single day. And then from there, obviously you want to work on your farming and all that kind of stuff. But those are the 10 things that I prioritize every single day, and I think you should too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Thanks, and see you then. Bye for now, guys.